Nobody's ever gonna love me the way my Thai mechanic loves me again. Yesterday, I just showed up at his doorstep after 2.5 years. He was like, "Oi, you're here!" Instantly pulled up a chair. He was a little bit ngon at me, which is my favorite new Thai word. It means when you're like a little bit mad, like peeved, like in a cute way. Ngon mai. And I told him I got locked out of my line account, so he forgave me. He told me he mi kwam suk mak that I was here, and he instantly poured me up a glass of hong tong and soda water. Then he said, "Are you hungry?" He didn't even wait for an answer. He started making me some food. He said, "I know you eat everything." He made this. It was like seared beef fat, and he put the spicy sauce on it, and it was really good. And he also made some little niblets of pork and told me to wrap cilantro in it and eat it that way, and that was really good. We talked about everything under the sun. I told him about the TikTok ban and how I'll probably have to get a real job now. How I got laid off from cybersecurity like 3 or 4 months ago. And my group tours and travel plans, and apparently he's been friends with Daniel on Facebook and has been watching his stories for 2.5 years. Me and Pete aren't even friends. I'm like, how are you guys friends and we're not? So he added me now. Then Peanut showed up. He told me my old moped had been retired. My old faithful for 2 years. People would always laugh at me zooming around on this thing because they were like, it's such a small moped and you're so big. Well, here it is now. Not told me Pete Gott refused to fix it. And I was like, Pete Gott, what the heck? This is a piece of Kampengse history. He just laughed. The scary thing about having drinks with Pete Gott is as soon as you take 2 sips, he refills your glass so you have no idea how much you're drinking. And he makes you cheers about 1,000 times. Everyone told me my Thai was way better since last time, and I felt really good about that because I thought it was worse. They told me I speak way faster and my grammar is better, and I understand way more now. But I guess it makes sense because I've been in Thailand for 2 months, so it makes sense that it would get better over time. A lot of my Thai must have come back to me that I lost before. Because last time I was only here for 2 weeks, so it wasn't enough time to pick the language back up, you know? Anyway, we talked, we laughed, we ate pork into the night, and we also had dessert. At the end of the night, Pete Gott was like, if I make guetiao tomorrow, will you come? And I said, of course. I ended up going home at 1:30 a.m. and he sent me to my apartment. He was like, tomorrow around 10 a.m. I will pick you up from your dorm so you can come eat guetiao at my shop. This was my campus dorm. At 10 a.m. he called me and I was still sleeping from the night before because I was so tired, and he was like, Dun Yang. And I was like, Yang. He said, get up and go take a shower. I'm gonna pick you up soon because the guetiao is ready. I said, you got it. I showered, I got ready, and I called him and I said, come pick me up. I'm ready for guetiao. Within 3 minutes, he pulls up to my apartment with the biggest smile on his face and he's like, hop on. He poured me up a big bowl of guetiao in his mechanic shop. Then he started calling everyone in town that he knew and he said, come and get your guetiao. Lots of people started showing up at different times and sitting down eating guetiao. And I think that's so cool. I don't have a single friend in the US who offers to make me guetiao, let alone the whole town guetiao. Pete Gott is really good at making community because he is constantly just making food and inviting people over all day. I really admire him for that, and I really miss hanging out with him all the time. I wish Pete Gott lived close to me still. Anyway, the guetiao was good. And Pete Gott knew I had a hair appointment at noon, and he even made sure I got there on time. He sent a student to drop me off at the shop. Life in Thailand is so fun.